Welcome back to a brand new episode of Mastering Programming. I know it's been a while, but today I'm starting a new episode and hopefully I can actually give you some much better and a little bit different content. Now, in today's episode, I'll be telling you about 5 different YouTube channels that you can learn Swift programming or iOS app development programming from. I learned completely from YouTube. I'm a self-taught developer, and I believe anyone can also be a self-taught developer if you just get the right resources. And YouTube is full of those resources. They're free, they're really good, and probably the only disadvantage is the advertisement. Other than that, I would say they're much better than Udemy and all these other resources where you have to pay for them. So in today's episode, I'll start talking about 5 different YouTube channels that you can become a professional app developer just by following them. Without further ado, let's get started. Welcome back, and the first channel we have here is Code with Chris. Now, if we have a look at Code with Chris, you'll find out that there is so many different playlists. As you can see, they just don't end. Each playlist is complete and it has so many videos. You can have a list that has 1 video all the way to 14 videos. Now, this is actually my favorite channel when it comes to learning iOS development. It's where I was taught everything, and it's where I actually built my first app from. The tutorials here are very detailed, they're very nice, they're short, they're not long, they're not full of words for no reason, and they always deliver the idea behind them. Even Apple have actually used Code with Chris's videos in some of their seminars to explain to some people how to program or how to code and what it's all about. If you go in the videos, I think he has 400 and something videos, and if we click on this, yep, so he has 445 different videos and 425,000 subscribers. So obviously with that amount of videos, you can tell that you will always find what you're after. And if we just click on him for a second and click on videos, I can show you some of the apps or some of the projects that you can find. It doesn't matter what you're building, this guy will definitely explain it. Databases, app development, constraints, whatever it is, he will have it. Now, my personal opinion, this channel is very good when it comes to storyboards. However, when it came to SwiftUI, I don't think he just developed that much or produced that much videos yet. So if you're just getting started, definitely check out Code with Chris. Our second YouTube channel that I actually like a lot, and I think that you'll benefit so much if you subscribe to, is Gasoft. Now, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this wrong, but let's just say it is called Gasoft. Gasoft have 12.6 thousand subscribers and 391 videos. Now, you might be saying, well, that's such a low number. Well, these guys started like a year ago, same time I started, and they are on 12.6 thousand subscribers. They produce videos every week about everything. They mainly focus on UI. However, there's also some logic in there. If I go on it, they actually focus on Swift UI. Now, they're very good. They teach you so many things. However, one thing that I need to tell you about is that they usually don't create videos where they complete a whole project. Rather, they would make projects that they would just focus on particular things in an app. How to use a button, how to create a page, how to customize this. They're really talented when it comes to designing and when it comes to creating unique UI. Now, if you can see here, probably every single thumbnail you're looking at here has a unique UI that they created, and they teach you how to do it for free. Their videos are very short, they're very quick. Again, they go straight to the point. One of the things that I personally don't like is the fact that they don't actually explain any of this. There is no explanation, and it's just a background with music, and then they just explain the video. Oh, sorry, they just show you the code. So you would have to be really focusing on what they're doing, and you have to copy exactly the same, or at least try to understand what they're doing. I wouldn't say this is a beginner's channel necessarily, but if you're getting started, this is definitely a channel worth looking at. I definitely use some of their videos when I'm building some of the more advanced apps, and I definitely think that you will enjoy it and benefit from it too. Our third YouTube channel is Paul Hudson. Now, if you want a YouTube channel that has so much content you will never be able to finish it all, that's definitely the channel for you. He is sitting at 874 videos and he has 55.8 thousand subscribers. Now, Paul Hudson has as many videos as you can possibly imagine. He covers so many topics from beginners to really advanced topics. And if I click on him on the channel and scroll down, go to videos, you'll be able to tell that he has videos on everything. It doesn't matter what you're thinking of, it will definitely be here. He also has a lot of vlogs, he has a lot of interviews with really important people, and I really like the way he explains things. One disadvantage is that a lot of his videos might be assuming or might assume that you already know how to do a particular component, or they might have or reference a part in another video that he created and they just assume that you've seen that video. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a completely beginner channel, but it's definitely good for you to learn. If you want to learn more about Swift UI and Swift, this is the channel for you. Again, this focuses on Swift UI, just like Gasoft. It's very important to go through his channel. He will have things that are very important. And for me, I feel like I've used other YouTube channels when it came to creating like apps just to test myself and to try myself. But when it came to creating real world apps for customers, I definitely usually refer to Paul Hudson just because the way he implements things is the professional way that you should do it. It's the industry method of implementing it, and it allows other people to work with you as well. It follows design patterns, if it's clean and efficient code, while other channels might not necessarily show that when it comes to their tutorials, including my channel. Number 4 on our list is Sean Allen. Now, if you're someone who likes to learn more about the subject you're trying to learn, or just wants to know some more background information and stay up to date, then this channel is for you. Sean talks about everything related to Swift. He might not, I personally might not necessarily refer to him when I need technical help or when I need to know how to build a particular app, but I definitely always refer to him when I want to know more about Swift in general, whether it's background about Swift, what's happening with Apple, what are they planning on doing with Swift, what are the new updates. He usually covers all of that really quickly, and you can see as I'm scrolling down, he usually focuses on Swift news or portfolio review, basically how to be a developer rather than how to develop. And I think that's very important if you're a beginner. It's very important to know what you're meant to be like, what you're meant to be doing, rather than just be focusing on technical views. And that's why this channel is very important, especially in this list, because everything I mentioned was more technical on how to develop particular things, while this one tells you how to be a developer, the work ethic behind it, what you're meant to behave like, how you're meant to think or brainstorm when it comes to creating apps, and definitely how to get more clients. So it covers very important things on how to be a developer, and I really think it's worth a very detailed look and a subscribe from you to his channel. Our 5th and last channel here is Jared Davidson. Now, out of everyone I just mentioned, I would probably say that Jared is the most charismatic developer when it comes to YouTube. He delivers the lesson in a very good way. He explains everything in detail. He's never too stingy when it comes to the information he provides. At the same time, he doesn't provide too much that you just get bored and you can't understand what he's saying. He's just perfect when it comes to delivering iOS tutorials. Now, he has 229 videos and 66.3 thousand subscribers. And again, every single video of those is useful and it's very important to watch. If you go to his channel, you will realize that in every video his thumbnails are the funniest, they're just interesting and you want to watch more. And if you keep scrolling more, he has a very good balance between teaching you how to develop apps and teaching you how to build components of apps, and also some vlogging and some reflections and some fun stuff like how to do clones of other apps or what he's doing now, for example, and so on. So definitely, if you're getting started with iOS development, I would recommend following his channel and subscribing to it. He has very important videos and he always breaks the app down. So he wouldn't just start creating a massive app. He would break down the project and start working on each component separately. And again, I personally benefited a lot from his channel. I try to copy him when it comes to my channel and when it comes to my videos. So definitely follow him. You will learn a lot. You will become a professional. Alright, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much. You are a true legend, and I hope you did benefit. The purpose of this video is to show you other channels that can benefit you the same way they benefited me. And who knows, maybe in just a couple of weeks, days, or months, you will have your own YouTube channel explaining Swift tutorials as well. Now, one thing you can do for me to support me is to click the subscribe button, which I don't have right now, but click it, make sure you subscribe to me, make sure you support this channel and support me just how I'm trying to support you. If you have any questions for me, make sure you do head to my website at www.tapaway.com.au, where you can contact me, hire me, ask me for questions, ask me for help, or just chat to me about technology and anything else really. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you soon.